It's been a week since Utopia dropped, man. Travis Scott, he actually just finally got off stage in Rome for his Circus Maximus exclusive show, which goes side by side with the film that he's putting out. Mars actually just got back. I heard Mars was at that bitch.
Yeah, that shit was amazing, man. That shit was crazy, man.
Trav let you take the jet back to record?
Yeah.
Oh, you on the jet right now, actually. Hold up. Wait a minute.
No, I just got back. That shit. I have like a big ass like parking lot. So the jet just landed in my parking lot.
Yeah, bet.
And I got back to the crib ASAP. I was with Joe and them. We was there.
Who's Joe?
Byron.
Oh, yeah. My son Joe Byron.
Yeah. So I was there. It was lit. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? It was nice.
Seeing Ye. Yeah, I was about to say, how was the reaction when Ye came out?
I cried. I was crying. He performed Can't Tell Me Nothing. I started crying.
My son Ye really back outside.
Because when you die hard, when you try hard is when you die hard.
But Utopia been out, man. That shit clearly went number one. Sold 496,000, I believe, in that opening week.
They're close to 500.
Close to half a mil, half a M. I'm reading here, it says streaming comprised of nearly 49% of the first week activity. Remember you was asking Drugs, like what you think the actual sales of just the music was?
Yeah.
So that means the other 51% was like merch bundles and shit. And I got here, Utopia sales were enhanced by its availability across 5 CD variants, each with a different cover, as well as 5 vinyl LP variants with different covers. So essentially, that's 10 CD or vinyl opportunities you had to buy the album. Then there were 15 deluxe box sets, each containing a piece of branded clothing and a copy of the album or vinyl. 6 zine, which was like the magazine deluxe versions of the CD that he made, where a copy of the CD is housed inside the magazine-like packaging branded to the album. So it wasn't an actual magazine. It was just imitated to look like a magazine. You was getting an album, nigga. And 2 fan pack offers in which customers could choose to purchase a copy of the CD or vinyl with a piece of branded merchandise at a discounted price. So this nigga team, and he had all of the loopholes to make sure that this nigga went number one and sold that many records. 51% of the records the sales came from that.
It kind of was like that for Astroworld, though, right?
It was like that for Astroworld. And then right after that, they took it away.
Oh, shit.
So conveniently, right before he dropped his next one, they reintroduced it with different guidelines. And he, once again, he hit all the motherfucking guidelines, nigga. Because coming in number 2 for the week was Post Malone album, Austin. And I don't even know what that sold, but I don't think it even got to 200. It might have been like 1 something.
It's so crazy, though, because it's like, man, it's like, shit.
The most streamed song. Y'all know what the most streamed song was? You can take a guess.
Hyena.
Nah, that's the intro. I can see why you would say that, but nah. Actually, he started off this fucking show like that. Fire.
I know.
I'm going K-pop.
K-pop is second. Meltdown with Drake is first.
Of course.
It accounted for 10% of the album streams.
I didn't want to go,
I think him and Drake should just do an album together at this point. Just do it.
No, man, I'm tired of these joint, and I'm saying this as a hater because I love them when they come out. Pause. I'm tired of the fucking collab albums with this nigga Drake, and honestly, I can't imagine a Drake and Trav collab album because Trav, you heard it on that song. He got to change up the tone and the pitch of the record to go along with his auto tune and his synthesizer.
I mean, there's songs where they don't. Songs they have together where they don't need
name
to
it. Name it.
What's the shit on If You're Reading This Is Too Late? Oh no, that beat does change.
Name them, bro. I'll give you every song in a minute. The time frame that it changes up.
Portland.
Travis is on Portland?
Yep.
Okay, that might be one.
Fair Trade? Is there a beat switch up?
There's a beat switch up on Fair
Yeah.
Trade.
Yeah.
I noticed listening to Meltdown specifically because remember, it's when the beat changes, it still sounds a little like the beginning, but you hear the tone is way different. And it clicked in my head right away, like, oh shit. Because if he uses his auto tune, it's gonna be out of key on any other tone.
Well,
Unless
let me
he
tell you.
changes that shit up, just pitches it down a little bit.
Well, I think they're gonna do this thing where every Drake album is gonna have a Travis Scott feature. Every Travis Scott album is gonna have a Drake feature. I feel like that has become like the staple. Even though the Drake featuring Travis Scott's don't hit the same like Travis Scott featuring Drake.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely, I mean,
wait. I'll take it further.
like
I say every Travis Scott feature in general ain't the same if it ain't the opposite. They on his shit.
I don't know. He got some bangers with other niggas.
He do, but I think 2 might be right with that though.
Telling you, bro, if you just go through the history of him.
Travis he's cool on the feature, but he's not.
It's not a Travis record.
Yeah.
Champion.
I'm not.
Nav featuring Travis Scott, Champion. That's his song.
And you might have just gave away the fucking. It might have been his song, and he gave it to Nav and say, "Yo, let's put this out." Niggas be doing that shit, bro. Like, and shout out to Nav. I fuck with Nav, but I feel like most of his featured songs.
Rich Homie Quan said Mamacita was his song.
That's Travis' song, man.
That was Travis' song. Okay.
That Nav song is definitely a Travis.
But back to the show, back to the actual Circus Maximus show in Rome. That's some fly shit. Having a concert in Rome.
That's definitely some fly shit.
He should have just started. It should have just always been in Rome. Like what?
He wanted to be in front of the pyramids, man. He had to.
I think Egypt kind of fit.
I bet.
They said this was a public park where they once held the largest chariot racing track.
Nice.
Bro, come on. That is bro. Like what?
Nice. I feel like the Egypt thing was kind of fits the tone and the marketing for the album Utopia.
Man, what I think it is, I think we might have said it on the pod or maybe off pod. I can't remember. I think he knew ultimately he wasn't going to be able to do it. He just wanted to have the headlines of it to fuel more.
Maybe so. Yeah. Make people go. Yeah. He didn't have the show in Egypt, so we got to go to one in Rome.
Yeah, I don't really think, bro. If he never mentioned Egypt, you wouldn't have even thought of Egypt to this project. I don't get.
I was gonna say that too.
I was gonna go Third Eye. I was gonna go Third Eye, right? I was gonna go deep into this album's the point and the marketing for the album
theme,
right? I was gonna go with This Is His to Pimp a Butterfly, where it's about you know how they say us niggas come from Egypt and we're kings, we're gods, this and that, blase, and that goes for the album cover.
It's funny because maybe this is what his point was to do anyway. Like
right, and
then
his
fans
even down to the God's Walk, God's Country's video, he had a bunch of black kids singing the lyrics. And he was in poverty. He was in the hood. So I feel like he kind of just wanted to bring light to that in the sense where, yo, nigga, we gods, we this. You know what I'm saying? We are powerful black people. Travis Scott not going to say that on the song, but his marketing is going to tell you that.
Yeah. I heard a conspiracy take, I think it was on Twitter, or wait, my bad, on X, about the album cover being, imagine the album cover. I'm going to pull it up for y'all so I can see. I'm going to zoom in on it. Now, imagine this, but we got a puppet master string in his hand. Comes off a little different now. It's just a little take. You know what I mean? Like if he's pulling the strings as a puppet master and just watching down below all the shit that he's able to control and do. Put that with this marketing and theme is it's a little different.
It kind of plays into the rodeo album too, because of him being an action figure and him being controlled. You control action figures.
Yeah,
No,
toy. Yeah.
Toy. Right?
It's
Birds.
interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
interesting.
know. It maybe so. I just felt like that was the whole marketing thing. It was like, regards with this and that. Because I ain't gonna lie, the album's very uplifting. It's not
I mean,
a
It
low
is.
frequency album for nothing. It's
I,
not like a depressing album. It's very high, like Astroworld has its low points where it's like, like this album is very like upbeat, like you know what I'm
Lyrically
saying?
too. The content lyrically is very up. It's
wait,
up.
what song is has a low?
Astro Thunder, Yo Smite. He has them like the low free, even down to
Nigga, what? You seen him perform Yozamite and all that? Y'all seen his Astro World?
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
Bro,
I
seen
none of
seen
it.
them
it.
songs is low frequency, bro. He
I would
doesn't.
say
He
"Stop
don't
Trying to
really
Be
make
God" is
low
kind of low
frequency.
frequency.
Yeah, Stop Trying to Be God is low frequency.
A little bit. Maybe low frequency is the bad word, but I think I know what Mars was saying. Compared to this one,
Yeah,
I
compared to
think
right,
because this
yeah,
one
I worded it wrong. I worded not low frequency, but just more chill. Astro, this is way more up, way more than
and the reason
Isn't
Astro World.
why I think it's the
isn't
drums.
what's that song? My Eyes? Was it My Eyes?
Yeah.
My eyes.
Isn't that kind of like that's not like a hype song? I think if that's what you
When
trying
the
to say,
change up comes on.
The change up comes on is
So this is
crazy.
what I'm thinking. This maybe if I could
that's still
articulate
not a
it.
hype though to me.
No,
It's
no, no,
more
no, no.
the change
I'm
up is
I'm
fire.
going with tempo and instrumentation. Like Astro World is full with a lot of like synthesizer, like airy pad sounds. This one sounds a lot more gritty, like this drum. I mean, outside of My Eyes and shit, but there's a lot more drum heavy. Like
Bro,
it's a lot. It seems abstract. Astro World would probably be like different style of painting, and this is abstract. Like you got to be into this shit to fuck with it, in my opinion. Back to the show with Kanye. Travis made it a point to let it be known how much he respects Kanye and his influence on him. He goes, "There is no Travis Scott without Kanye West." This is a quote from Travis at the show. "There is no Utopia without Kanye West." He said, "There is no Rome without Kanye West." I'm not sure if he meant that the place in Italy won't exist anymore, or it wouldn't exist without Kanye, or if
That's
the
what he meant.
show.
That's what he meant. That's what he meant.
Yeah, Kanye created that shit. Make some noise for
Yeah,
Ye.
facts.
Fire
Shout out
though.
to Ye. My nigga was on stage performing with no shoes on. That nigga's
I
on a
heard he
whole
was
different.
barefoot.
He's on a whole different level of. He's literally a god right now. He's walking around. He thinks he I don't want to say he thinks he's moving like Jesus right now.
They said I just caught the barefoot walking, looking like Jesus. They caught him out there
nah,
in Italy.
he not barefoot, bro. I think that's like some sort of like footwear he be wearing. He been wearing that for like recently. I don't know if that's something he's making or something. I don't know.
Most likely. But
But
you
you
know,
can if you
that's
look
the
at it.
headline they gonna put.
Yeah, if you look
Yeah,
at it, it look like a
Kanye
sock
West.
with like some sort of like padding in the sock or some. I don't know.
No, he was really like barefoot, toes out.
Oh, no, toes out.
He was toes out on stage.
Yeah, that nigga in Rome, nigga.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was. I know in the picture he took with his wife the other day. They was hugged
Now
up.
that's bro. This
He,
nigga is bro. This nigga's the man, bro.
he was toes out with his wife. Facts. He was toes out.
His wife Bianca. Every Bianca I know got a fat ass. That's fact.
And she's bad. She's bad. She's fire.
Yo, that's his wife, bro.
She's good. Good job. Fucking wife's hot, bro. He knows his fucking wife's hot. He knows his wife is. He gonna thank me. Thank you. Fucking wife's hot.
Easy a real one because first off, we never seen this girl. We have no signs of this nigga even dealing with this girl, and
I feel
then
like
he's married.
I feel like he has like a basement. I don't want to say a basement.
Yeah, bro.
He has a basement of because he has a type. He obviously has a type, right? It's like better versions of Amber Rose, right? Them blonde dykes. He loves blonde dykes. He said it stronger.
I wouldn't really compare these to Amber Rose.
Huh?
I wouldn't compare these women to like not.
No, I'm
Well,
not comparing them to Amber Rose, but like, the light skinned blonde, nice rack, big ass. perfect face. He has a type, bro.
Yeah,
His type is bad bitches, man. I think it's that simple.
Bad bitches. Okay, I give it to you, bad bitches, but you know,
pretty
blonde
much.
dykes. For the most part, they're blonde dykes. Not dykes, but they're blonde.
Dykes.
Dykes, blonde dykes. Well, you know, fuck it.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.